Here's a shocking truth. Most college athletes will retire twice in their lifetime, but 95% are only planning for one retirement. And guess what? It's the wrong one. In this video, I'm going to reveal critical things every athlete needs to know. What the two retirement strategy and why athletes need it. That's number one. Number two is how to calculate exactly how much you need to save for both retirements. And then, of course, number three, the specific accounts and investments you should set up before you turn 25. And if we're talking in the case of college NIL money and you're getting some at 19, you need to set it up before you're 20. Hi, my name is Tommy Cloud. I'm president of Third Act Retirement Planning. This is the company that I started back in 2000. I'm also a certified financial planner, qualified Kingdom advisor, and chartered financial consultant. We believe money should bring clarity and peace, not confusion and fear. Our why is to walk with people who suddenly come into wealth, helping them move from overwhelmed to confidence so they can make calm, informed decisions about their future and legacy. First, let's talk about what these two retirements actually. Retirement number one. This happens when your athletic career, usually between ages 22 to 35. For most college athletes, it's right after graduation. For pros, that's 98% if we're talking college football. I think 2% go to the NFL. And for pros, maybe a few years later. But here's the catch. You still have 30 plus years of working life ahead of you. Then you have retirement number two. And this is your traditional retirement from your second career, usually around age, could be 50 or younger if you invest your money properly. There's great growth in those investments if you invest them early enough, or it could be much older than that. Why is this different from regular retirement planning or wealth planning for that matter? Number one, there's a short earning window. Most college athletes receiving NIL will receive income for maybe 2-3 years, maybe 4 if they're fortunate. And most people earn income for 40 plus years. So that means you need to save a much higher percentage of your income while you can. You're getting a free ride, free room and board, and you're not having to pay for tuition. So your expenses should be really low. And being able to save the money you're receiving rather than trying to impress people with it shouldn't be that hard for you. Number two, there's what's called lifestyle inflation. When you're earning $500K to $2 million a year in your 20s, or even 19 years old. It's easy to spend like you'll always earn that much. But when you transition to a real career, you might only be paid $75,000 a year or less. It could be more. It depends on what you do and how much money you have and what type, as far as whether or not you buy a business or if you know how to run a business. And then, of course, there's tax complexity. Between state taxes, the jock tax, and irregular income, athletes face unique tax challenges that require special planning. So, what do? Here are the specific steps. Number one, build an 18-month emergency. Why 18 months instead of 6? Because career transitions take longer when you're changing from athletics to a completely different field. And by the way, this video is pretty much going to be more applicable to the college NIL athlete, which is 98% of the football players in college, not the 2% that will go on to the NFL and continue to earn even more mass quantities of money. Step two, you want to max out all tax advantage accounts, 401ks, Roth IRAs, traditional IRAs. Even if you're earning millions, these accounts have contribution limits, so you want to start early. Your first year you receive the NIL. Step three, you want to invest as much of your athletic income as you can into diversified index funds, as much as you possibly can. If you can do 60%, that's great. If you can do 70%, that's better. Now, I'm talking about after tax, of course. And so as we're talking about diversified index funds, you want to be in stocks, you want to be in other types of non-correlated assets, maybe like gold, maybe like crypto, and you want to be in inflationary ones. You want to probably have some real estate somewhere. So step four, you want to get financial education now. The average NFL career is 3.3 years, so don't spend all 3 years learning on the job. And again, only 2% of college players go on to the NFL or something like that. It's a very close figure. Here's the bottom line. Most college athletes that are receiving NIL money focus all their energy on their sport and ignore their financial game plan. But your financial future is just as important as your athletic performance. If you found this helpful, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe for more financial strategies designed for those that have received sudden wealth, which would certainly include athletes and also people that have received an inheritance. And if you want a personalized financial plan for your retirement strategy, or if you want to talk about what to do with your NIL money, just click on the link, set up a no cost, no sales pressure, no obligation 20-minute call with me, and I'll get you pointed in the right direction. We'll see you on the next video.